Kanazawa is one of the remaining castle towns in Japan that still preserves its beautiful historic neighborhoods. It is the capital city of Ishikawa Prefecture and only takes 2.5 hours from Tokyo by the Shinkansen.
This is a Hokuriku Shinkansen. It's very fast and comfortable. As you can see, we are now in the grand class. It's a very gorgeously designed. What's interesting is in a high-tech Shinkansen like this, there's actually a traditional kimono pattern design called Kagayuzen in this cabin. Wow, this is beautiful.
Let's go on a journey together to explore the beauty of one of Japan's popular tourist destinations, Kanazawa.
You must be Tio Kimberly.
Yes, I am. Nice to meet you.
And Tom Fan.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Welcome to Kanazawa.
Thank you very much.
I was very looking forward to welcome you.
Yeah, me too.
Who is welcoming is Chozaemon Ohi, the 11th of the distinguished Potter family in Kanazawa. His works are recognized internationally.
This Kanazawa station is a super brand new station. It is just like a museum. So I'm going to show you. The right side is a waiting room.
Oh.
Yes. Already very unique. Over here.
Okay.
In our prefecture, we have so many type of craft. They are doing same kind of things. By this same size of a square, people have to prove on their craft. This is a forever our memory. For father and I, we are living together. Many important artists got many projects. So my father received biggest and best place. Yeah.
Ishikawa Prefecture's traditional art crafts such as kutani, kagayuzen, and wajima are displayed at Kanazawa Station.
I really feel like being in an art museum in this station. And my expectation for upcoming trip is getting higher.
It's gonna be fun.
So look at this.
Outside the station, there's such a modern glass dome.
Kanazawa has much rain through the year. This glass dome has the motif of a big umbrella. This unique-looking gate was made in the image of a tsuzumi, a special musical instrument used for a traditional play called nogaku.
Wow, so this is Kanazawa Castle. It looks really a grand place.
Actually, this is the main gate.
It's the main gate of the castle.
And then enter to the castle.
Kanazawa Castle was the residence for Maeda family, the lord of Kaga domain.
Lead. So they can change to the weapons. They can shoot from the materials.
Wow. The samurai worked and governed the Kaga domain from here. I wonder how long they spent practicing swords and spears.
At the time, I believe samurai spirit is we call bushido. They appreciate like a craftsmanship, or they appreciate about that way of tea, which means now we say chanoyu. So it is a sharing the mind together.
Samurai and tea ceremony?
Bushi samurais, they are always thinking about tea ceremony, the way of tea, and craft or tea mind is growing up from that time. That's why until today, so many people are still making tea and talking about craft. This is Kanazawa now. So I will introduce you to tea ceremony room in the castle.
Oh.
It will be very interesting.
All right.
It's not regular tea rooms.
Oh.
Yeah, they can look at the beautiful landscape from this garden.
Wow, it's really a nice place here. The view is fantastic. Cool.
It is very nice.
It's not like a hobby type of things. It's more like a deep culture issue. As you can see the rock garden, backside, it's all different kind of a rock combination. It looks like art. And then we have a pond and then pine trees. So this kind of a combination is very unique garden. Weekend, always they have a lighting project. So very, in the night, it's a fantastic dream in this garden. This is a Senso's house. Senso came to Kanazawa from Kyoto. It was 1666. And then he started to establish for the tea ceremony and teaching to the people about the way of tea. So he was here for 27 years. And then after he went back to Kyoto, he started to establish Urasenke. It's the biggest tea foundation in Japan.
Mr. Ohi invites us to his house for a tea while he explains the history of Ohi Kiln.
Welcome to my house. This is the most important tea room for my family.
Thank you.
So now my wife is making tea for you, and she's just purifying by herself for making good tea for you. So today it's hanging calligraphies. Right side top is a sensor, and then left side under is my first generation. So he also wearing a samurai costume. So both of them were invited by my family from Kyoto to Kanazawa. And then tea master Senso was establishing tea and tea culture. And then he was teaching also the way of tea. Thought my first generation started to make a tea bowls or tea utensils for his ideas. So please remember how they are sitting and how, what kind of a position and status they are in Kanazawa together. So they were together for 22 years. So please have a sweet.
Thank you. You can believe this wakashi looks really, really nice, like an art piece.
I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
I'm sure it does.
This sweet is also craft. The family doesn't have a shop. Each time from our order, they make. So every day we order for next day. So we just guess how many we need. And then they bring the day after morning. So we are serving for the special guests for every day. So like we went to many gardens, but also another simplify things. You just see flowers.
Yes.
Not so many kinds.
Three kinds.
Right.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah, we think about season. And then welcoming you to Kanazawa. Could you have a tea?
I will gladly have it. The tea is really delicious, and this design is amazing as well.
Wow, these are really beautiful pottery with really a piece of artwork.
In 1666, my first generation came to Kanazawa from Kyoto. Family, Ohi, belongs from a Raku family. So we have an exact same technique and same ideas with sharing with Raku family. So amber color is also my family great color. For Kanazawa, Maeda family, they decided they want to bring the culture from Kyoto. So instead of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Maeda family, and then instead of a Senrikyu, it's a Senso. And then Chojiro, the first Raku, my first generation represent from a local family. This is a history of Ohi and Kanazawa tea culture.
Many samurai houses still remain in their original form in Kanazawa.
This is an old Nomura family house. So their ancestor used to work in the Kanazawa castle. It's a middle class of a samurai house.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, this house is amazing.
A samurai family who served as senior retainers of Kaga domain for generations lived here. The house is valued as an important cultural asset for its pictures of grand landscape on the sliding doors, the ceiling made of Japanese cypress, and the old glass windows. The garden harmonizing with the house has a 400-year-old tree, a snow-viewing stone lantern, and a big stone bridge. All of them are skillfully laid out.
You're supposed to enjoy this garden.
We are supposed to, but
Let's walk these stairs. Upstairs is a tea room.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's share the tea together.
Right, let's do that.
Let's go.
do it.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
Very nice.
very nice.
The water.
Yeah.
Makes the garden even more beautiful, I think.
I guess we are getting hungry. So after we share the tea together, let's go to the lunch. Okay?
Yes, let's do it. Wow, look at this. It's so beautiful.
I wonder what makes Kaga cuisine so unique.
金沢は海や山が近くにあって新鮮な食べ物がいっぱいございます。金沢の代表的な加賀料理を中心に九谷焼の器、山中塗り、輪島塗りといった食器に盛り込みながらお出ししていきたいと思っております。どうぞごゆっくりお楽しみくださいませ。
And I come from summer Singapore to autumn Japan. I feel very fortunate and lucky. Wow, this is great. See, there's a maple leaf inside.
This is a jibuni. This is a duck. Material too. We call hasumushi. Yeah, in the menu it doesn't say shrimp,
Yeah, but it's
but it is.
Oh, thank you.
So I recommend you eat by fingers.
Oh.
You don't have to use chopsticks. Oh, I love this clam. Bye, guy.
Rice with big chunks of chestnuts. This is a treat limited for this season.
wow, it's a chestnut. Big goodie. Wow. Mr. Ohohi, is this another samurai's house?
This is a middle-ranking samurai's house. So Terashima Kurando used to live in this house. He was also an artist, like a painter or calligraphers. So he knows how he can enjoy the, art and with nature. So if you look at the garden, you can enjoy 4 seasons. Each season, some flowers is blooming.
Wow, both a samurai and a painter. The samurai was certainly very talented.
I want to go right side. But if there is a tea room there, for going, and then if we have one side, have this, means don't enter there.
Wow, it's another big garden.
And then the upside of this hill, you can see the tea room. That is the oldest tea room in Kanazawa. When we enter to the tea room, right? This is we call nijiri. So it's a small door. Of course, no hat, no watch, no accessories. We have to be careful for all the tea utensils. And then automatically it's bowing. And then when we look at, we can see the hanging calligraphies. And then we enter to the tea room like this. And then we enter to the tea room. So that's why door is so small. So tea is not only drinking tea, telling us more educational matters too.
This doesn't look like a samurai house. Is it a temple?
Yes, this is a temple. It was built by for the Tamahime. She was the second generation of a Tokugawa shogun's daughter. And then she married with the third generation of a Maeda family. His name was Maeda Toshitsune. So after she died, it was built for her.
Wow. Oh, these dolls are adorable.
I think people in Kanazawa, they really admired how she respected Maeda family and Tokugawa family.
Like bridging between two families.
Yes, that's why they could have a balance.
Being a princess is a difficult
very
job.
important, her position.
これから演じてご覧に入れまするはめでたい加賀漫才花の宴さあ始まり始まり
思えば20年前玉姫様が江戸からはるばる金沢にお越し入れなさいましたのはちょうど3歳の万姫の年でございました。
Look.
Wow. Wow, very good balance.
So big lantern and,
Yeah.
you know.
The balance and the depth.
Maybe after we came to Kanazawa, just visiting and just listening to the explanation might be boring. So let's have some experience, maybe craft experience or.
That sounds.
Let's do something.
Yeah,
You
let's
wanna
do
try?
it.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
We will try zazen to start.
Wow, it's another grand temple here.
Hoenji Temple is one of the most important temples in this area, along with Tentokuin Temple. It is the family temple built by Maeda Toshiie, the first lord of Kaga Domain. You can join zazen meetings on Saturdays.
Zazen is a training to be part of the nature by quiet body, breath and smile. Maybe we should try that way.
How was your first zazen?
Now my mind is clearing up and leg is getting stiff.
But I really felt like I found myself to Zen.
It's great.
Wow, this is a very impressive garden.
What is as important as tea bowls at the tea ceremony is lacquerware. Urushi lacquerwork in Kanazawa is known for its elaborate decoration made from sprinkled and inlaid gold.
Wow, this is really gorgeous. Wow, look at inside.
Wow,
See?
that's amazing.
Oh, cool. There's a fan.
This pattern is so elaborate. There's no way a beginner could make this, right?
It's okay.
蒔絵の体験を今から始めましょう。まず最初にベースとなるところの地塗りというんですが、この葉っぱの中をこうやって丁寧に塗ってください。
Okay. Thank you.
塗り残しがあると後で粉を巻いた時に分かります。今分かりにくいけど。
Maquillé is one technique to decorate lacquerware. First, patterns or characters are drawn with urushi lacquer on the surface of the object.
おお、綺麗ですね。それで十分です。
はい。This is really fun and gorgeous. See?
落ちますね。はい、それでいいですね。
It's been a pretty profound experience, and it has really helped me understand how Japan has preserved its sophisticated culture over history.
A journey through tea ceremony in Kanazawa, Ishikawa Prefecture. The next journey is tea ceremony and local culture. We will be visiting tea houses, experiencing gold leaf craft and kutani pottery, looking into food markets and Japanese fancy restaurants. Don't miss it. This is a curtain where a bride passes through at her wedding. Don't you think it's an awesome train? There is much more to see in Ishikawa Prefecture besides Kanazawa, such as Noto Peninsula. Wakura Hot Spring is a short distance away from Kanazawa via Noto Satoyama Driveway. Kagaya, Japan's #1 hot spring hotel, is in Wakura. The view from Kagaya's tea room called Matsuno Midori is just breathtaking. Kaga Hyaku Mongoku Culture Fair will be held starting January 12th. The beauty of Ishikawa's traditional crafts and tourism will be introduced, and actual art crafts and local food will be exhibited. We look forward to seeing you there.
Here is the Higashi Chaya of Kanazawa. You can see all the very nice, beautiful houses.
Kanazawa is one of the remaining castle towns in Japan that still preserves its beautiful historic neighborhoods. It is the capital city of Ishikawa Prefecture and only takes 2.5 hours from Tokyo by the Shinkansen.
I wonder how life was like for the people in Kanazawa back when the samurai still ruled.
So in Edo period, samurai is the highest class. So many people think, tea ceremony or this kind of culture, it's only for samurais. But it is not, more like to the merchant people also. So it was so exciting area here.
The town people also enjoy this area as well.
Right. So, culture is not only for samurais.
I see.
It's more like for the merchant people or farmers also.
Yeah, everybody is very cultural.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this long row of wooden planks. What is it for?
It was called kimusuko.
Kimusuko is a uniquely designed window shade peculiar to townhouses in Kanazawa. It has a special effect which allows you to see clearly from the inside of the house, but makes difficult to see from the outside.
This is a splendid building. Is it a restaurant?
No, this is a chaya. It was built maybe over 200 years ago. We can look.
Okay.
Can we go?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go.
Let's head in.
So chaya and geisha-san are not with just playing. Because look at all these music instruments.
Yeah.
It's they have to play, they have to sing, They have to dance every day. They have a practice.
So it's a place for people to interact with the geisha.
Yeah.
Like culturally and musically.
So they are very much educated.
The red walls really give this place a very mysterious air.
Yeah, this clay wall is also some blue in some house.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, this is just for playing in geisha, with geisha. So there is no storage room. Only just for, performing. This is one of the 3 famous chair guy.
Yeah. Also, this is the place. Oh, I'm getting excited.
You can enjoy.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Let's go in. Yay!
Right, so this I've just tried drum together with these 2 beautiful ladies, and it was really interesting. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
I grew up in Kanazawa, so still my neighbors are the same way. They are wearing kimono all the time. So I think I'm a very lucky man. I'm deeply involved into the Japanese culture and culture of Kanazawa.
This house was built about 100 years ago as the private home of a brewer and continues even today to show us more about the appearances of this type of building.
Hey, the design of this house is different from that of Ochaya.
Let's open their most important room.
All right.
Okay?
Wow.
This is exquisite. It's really, really beautiful.
So this is the one of an example. After samurai period was over, we lost the Maeda family's support. Some of our great merchant people start to collect tea wares or create the tea ceremonies. So this is the one of an example. Mr. Nakamura Asian, he collected again. Maeda used to have all these collections, but they thought have to return to our area again. So that's why he owned a museum now. So this is a great collections.
Wow. The tea culture of the town people is also pretty wonderful.
So in end of the Edo period, so many merchant local people are building this type of great tea rooms. So in Kanazawa, there is so many tea house and tea rooms. So always people are having tea ceremony. So this is a natural habit for people in Kanazawa.
The sound of following water, it really clears my mind.
Backside is a forest, Honda no Mori. So this area is a culture area for Kanazawa people.
Oh.
Culture and nature.
Yeah. Now we can go to lunch.
Yes.
We are getting hungry.
Yeah, let's go. Wow, so we're having Chinese cuisine today. It is my favorite Cantonese cuisine. I think it's jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Yeah.
Oh, this is very delicious. But it's slightly different from what we get in Singapore, doesn't it? Still very delicious though.
Mango sauce です。
Wow, let's try this.
Tastes like we are in Hawaii or some tropical area.
Yeah.
It's like between vegetable and fruit.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。当店では本格的な広東料理をベースに北陸の食材と金沢の食文化を取り入れたオリジナリティあふれる料理を提供しております。はい、
もうトロピカルなフルーツをね、
はい、
ソースに使ってエビを食べるなんて、はい、いいですね、なんか。
So pretty.
あ、チャーシュー。
チャーシューbao. Wow. チャーシューbao. Oh my god. I think I can go like this, straight.
Straight.
The green dumpling looks cool.
Probably not proper, but I like chili sauce.
But this is only like for one bao, right?
Yeah.
So funny. Oh, this is beef.
This is beef.
Oh, this is cool. This is really nice.
Yeah.
I know this.
It's beef brisket, right?
Very tasty beef. It's melting the spice with the soup.
Yeah, the sauce. Chinese food in Kanazawa is really top grade.
Top grade?
Yeah, very nice.
Wow, this is really, really cute. I wonder how it tastes.
Very special taste. The texture.
It's also really, really good.
In Kanazawa, many people deeply appreciate the Buddhism. And then this is the one area, like temples are gathered in two areas. So this is the east side of a temple district.
After the Maida family of the Kaga domain entered Kanazawa Castle, they started to strategically rearrange the layout of the castle town. Temples were concentrated on the fringes of the town for the purpose of defense.
A long time ago, there are many temples gathered in this area in order to protect the town.
The slopes, stairs, these maze-like paths, they're all very interesting.
So this is a Geshinji temple. So one of the most important temple for the tea ceremony in Kanazawa. So let's go in.
Yeah, let's go.
This was the Senso and Chozaemon.
Yes.
Oh,
Remember?
yes.
I remember.
In the Tokonoma.
Yeah.
Yes.
So same way. Right side is Urasenke ancestors, and left side grave is my first generation.
Yes.
So exact same way in this temple. Senso's grave, and let's pray together.
Okay.
Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu.
Over 300 years of the history of the tea ceremony, family and tea utensil pottery is still present today in Kanazawa.
So this tea room is one of the most important tea house and tea room for tea ceremony culture in Kanazawa. This is a Koshiyama Kanseido, so you can try to make sweets.
Oh, so we can really make such wagashi. Looks great. Wow.
よろしくお願いいたします。今日皆様に体験していただくのは練り切りと呼ばれるものです。
The long-continued tea culture led to the development of wagashi. Kanazawa is known nationwide as a wagashi center and is home to many wagashi makers. It is also possible to experience wagashi making for yourself.
Okay, so this is the wagashi I've made by myself for the first time. Does it look good? Does it look tasty?
This experience, it really gives you a better appreciation of wagashi sweets.
So in Kanazawa, there is a many workshop for craft. So such as lacquers with a gold leaf to the different items. So the tourists, they can try to make piece.
お好きなシールを2枚お選びください。
This will be good. And I'll get the moon too.
This one.
Okay.
And this one.
So peel it off and stick it on.
And showing the shape of the Zizimimong that we have seen at the Kanazawa station. Wow, there it goes.
All right, so it's my turn to stick, and it's actually a lot.
The hands-on experiences available in Kanazawa also include the opportunity to try gold leaf gilding and kutani yaki glazing, as well as to try out kaga embroidery. Both are instructed by professionals, so they can be done easily. You can also take them home as souvenirs.
All right.
So I made this really nice gold leaf mirror, and it's a really unique and special souvenir from Kanazawa.
Here's the gold leaf work I've done. I've chosen this character and the picture to express my love for Kanazawa. There you go. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Toshioka.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Today you painting?
Yes,
workshop.
I would like to.
Yes, before painting, I can show you studio.
Oh, yes, please.
So this way.
Yeah, thank you.
But this is potter's wheel. Use clay, then making the shape. But this side they mark a body part.
Yeah.
Like this. Then that side, tea goods. Finishing process. After potter's wheel work.
Okay.
Then once fire. But these have been fired.
Fired.
Just one.
Just one time.
And second fire gets shiny like this.
Shiny up second.
Next painting stage, fire again.
Three times.
3 times. But these are famous 6 designs, and nowadays each style has each name. Edo period only just 5 colors because no chemical and only use natural things from local. Red, green, yellow, brown, and blue. We recommend these 5 colors.
Traditional colors. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw the Mount Fuji.
Usually you use brush?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, so good.
Oh, thank you. Blue?
Blue,
okay.
Yes. Where?
Oh, where? Sky?
Sky, yes.
Yeah, so I like the green for the mountain, this part.
Make a thread twisting by twisting from down to up. よりがかかったら手離しても。はい。One more time. It's okay. 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 No space between 2 threads.
Okay.
Okay. It's
So I managed to make this through in Kanazawa.
Okay, so I managed to make this embroidery after quite a long time, and it's really not too easy. I put myself in the finger a few times, and it requires a lot of eye power, but in the end, I'm happy that I managed to make this.
So this is the Omicho market. So people are saying this is a kitchen of Kanazawa people. So like we enjoy each seasons. So like seafoods and local vegetables. So people are coming here and get fresh food. I love oysters. I think our oyster is the best in the world.
Oh.
It's so tasty and kind of a milky taste.
Yeah.
Find the best one. So he said it's a kind of a white.
White.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like a milk, right? This is a special grape from our area, so it's a super brand. So the color looks like a jade, so that's why people call ruby roman. It's 760 yen.
No way.
It's like say $7, between $7 $8.
Yeah.
For just one piece.
One box or one piece?
One
piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not one
Oh
box,
my gosh.
one piece.
Wow.
Try.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
Thank
putting
you.
I'm putting $7 in my mouth.
Yeah. Okay, let's try.
Okay. Oh my God.
Juicy, sweet.
Yeah.
There's no seed.
No seed.
Best 1,000 yen ever.
So we are now at Old Micho market, and there's so many like fresh fruits, vegetables, fish everywhere. And just now I just ate a very, very tasty and very big oyster. And there's so many things I've never seen before, and it's really fun just looking at all the food here. And really getting hungry, I want to try everything.
This is Asadaya. It is one of the top-ranking ryokan and restaurant. So we say ryote or ryokan. And inside, it is a Kanga-style Japanese food. So most of the materials is only from our local area. So very special. So let's go in.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Asadaya Ryokan. We've been doing a ryokan since 1659 for the 350 years. As a ryokan who hand down the Japanese culture of Kanazawa and also the inn of Kaga cuisine. Please enjoy your food.
You see, this is for the crab?
Yeah. Other kind of crab is bigger, but this is a small crab, most tasty crab.
Very good.
Yeah.
November 7th is how we can say, they can start to catch.
The crabs?
So outside design is snow.
Outside snow, inside is sakura and the moon.
Sakura and moon. You know, we have to start to think again. How inside is important. That's why they try to make up good vessels. Then we open. Wow, it's surprising. Such a beautiful. Wow, it's talking about snow.
Yes.
And talking about moon. And talking about flowers. So it's one chance, one meeting. Time never comes back. And then finally we look at the food. So they're collaborating each other.
The Noto beef is very expensive and they don't export it into outside of Ishikawa Prefecture.
Wow, very nice beef.
A journey through tea ceremony in Kanazawa, Ishikawa Prefecture. In our next journey, we will connect new tourist destinations like Kanazawa 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art and classic destinations like Kenrokuen through tea ceremony. We will also experience gold leaf facial mask and Kaga Yuzen and taste Kanazawa French dishes. Don't miss it. Kanazawa is not the only place to visit in Ishikawa Prefecture. The city of Komatsu has a wonderful tea room which was built in honor of the founder of Kanazawa's tea culture, Senso Soshitsu. There are also some well-known mosque places among Japan in Komatsu. Hakusan Shirakawa-go White Road is a scenic road which connects Kanazawa, Hakusan, Kaga Hot Spring District, Hida Takayama, and the World Heritage Shirakawa-go. Kaga Hyakuman Goku Culture Fair will be held starting January 12th. The beauty of Ishikawa's traditional crafts and tourism will be introduced, and actual art crafts and local food will be exhibited. We look forward to seeing you there. Kanazawa's 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art is a popular museum with around 2.5 million visitors every year. Kanazawa is one of the remaining castle towns in Japan that still preserves its beautiful historic neighborhoods. It is the capital city of Ishikawa Prefecture and only takes 2.5 hours from Tokyo by the Shinkansen.
This area is like a culture
center?
Yeah, all around here.
I think contemporary art really fits a classic city like Kanazawa. It really blends the old and the new into creating a new face for the city.
I think this is a public art because if we don't know each other, but we can, communicate. Hey, turn, swim. This is a communication. Nobody knows each other, but we can be friends.
That's true.
Wow, the art exhibit here is really, really interesting. I thought it would be difficult to understand contemporary art. And I find it really an interesting space here. It really gives me a new impression to Kanazawa. Hey, hello. Wow.
So this is a tea room, Shoto arm. We can think about in tea room. So it's a connection. It's tradition and contemporary. So always looks like opposite things, but it's a connecting. It's the same thing.
Kanazawa is a city where we can experience a great range of Japanese culture. New and traditional culture live here together.
And then this is the Kanazawa No Museum.
Oh.
You know about No?
A little bit.
Yeah, No acting.
Yeah, I've seen before.
No Kyogen, a very traditional performing arts that's very popular in Kanazawa.
So like a No and Kyogen performing is very popular in this area since Edo period. So this museum is showing like a mask for their performing or costumes. And we can see many items from the No acting. So craft and No and Kyogen performing are very much related. So like a kimono or a mask or, lacquers, all kind of things are melting together. So if we walk around, this is, we call Kaga Hosho. So that Kyogen or No acting music, you can hear.
This museum offers real no mask and costumes if you are interested. You can experience the feeling of being a No performer.
Alright, I'm gonna Instagram it. Okay, so now I'm dressed in this very beautiful No costume with a very beautiful mask as a very beautiful lady. And yeah, people can actually come to this museum and dress up like this. This is fantastic. I'm going to put it on Instagram.
Kimbari-san,
Yes?
do you remember the Kanazawa station? That was the Tsuzumi Gate?
Yes, I
Tsuzumi
do.
Mon?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's the same kind of shape.
Oh, wow. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know actually how I can play, but
Very cool.
would you like to play?
Yes, I would.
But maybe we say no gakshi. It's a professional performance. So they are going to teach you.
Shoulder. It's kind of hard.
This museum is located near Kendoken Park. So Kendoken is one of the 3 famous Japanese gardens. Let's go to the Kendoken. So this is a wonderful entrance for Kendoken Park. So let's go in.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Kenrokyen is a national special scenic spot and one of the gardens representing Japan. It was built in the middle of the 17th century by Kaga Domain for the outer bailey of Kanazawa Castle. It is one of the most famous gardens built in the Edo era.
1, 2, 3.
Shigure-te is a tea room located in Kenrokyen. You can enjoy tea while you appreciate the beautiful garden view.
The name of this house is called Shigure. It means the rain, it rains and as well it stops. It's great that the people in Kanazawa is able to enjoy the different seasons and at the same time to enjoy tea as well.
Yeah, also Kanazawa, the weather is changing so quick.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like rain and stop the rain and then it comes in like a sky blue and then snow again. And
yeah, it's always a cycle.
So it's a wonderful expression. In the morning, don't forget the umbrella, even though we have a sky blue, but we might have a rain. So it's an expression for Kanazawa people. Yeah. You had a zazen sitting experience, right? So one of our famous Buddhism researcher. So now we have his memorial museum. So you want to go there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, his idea, and also it's including architecture. Very interesting. Let's go. So Suzuki Daisetsu was born in Kanazawa too. And he gave a good education about Buddhism to the foreign people. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. So Zen is a very simple ideas, so nothing displayed. And this is a picture of D.T. Suzuki. He was a Buddhist philosopher. And most of the citizens of Kanazawa, we're proud of he was born in Kanazawa. So it was built and designed by Taniguchi Yoshio, very well-known architect designer. So like we went to temples, right? Like a Zen type of temples. So it is a comparison, traditional things and contemporary Zen ideas. We went to temples, you sat down like a zazen.
Yes.
So this is a new type of zazen room, I guess.
There's so many talents in Kanazawa, talented people.
But ancestors from Kanazawa, so many people we respect. They left so many good ideas.
Yeah.
I love this pond.
I like the forest.
Yeah. This is also Honda Namori.
Honda Namori.
Yeah. So let's go in.
All right.
Okay.
I believe we have done Zazen previously, but also I feel a very strong sense of Zenism in this modern building.
I'm surprised there's such a nice, calm and relaxing place in the center of Kanazawa.
During your journey in Kanazawa, it is good to experience the calmness and freedom which was exhorted by D.T. Suzuki.
So, all red bricks buildings. This is the Ishikawa Prefecture Museum of History. You can see many old things from our local area. Let's go in.
Let's go.
Ishikawa Red Brick Museum is a historical building where you can learn Kanazawa's history and culture while having fun.
So that means they have to spend a big budget. So, you know, long line means it's a powerful family. From this. Yeah, this is for tea utensils.
It's mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile tea.
And it can be table too.
Learn something
Yeah.
today.
This is all not a Phoenician festival. Very exciting.
Yeah. The exhibits and the virtual videos in this museum is really awesome. And what is interesting is this could be a very old historical building, but they have deployed a modern technology to tell the story of Ishikawa. And I think I've learned a lot from these exhibitions. These houses look like warehouse.
Yes, it is. After the 1868, which means when our samurai period was over, we start to learn Westernize. So such as the architecture, we learn from England or France. So maybe after that, 40, 50 years, we built this kind of a house in Kanazawa. So this is an interesting compilation. Red bricks house, and then samurai housing. This is Kanazawa.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Now that our bodies and souls have been fulfilled, let's fill our stomachs at this restaurant, which has a great view of Kanazawa City.
This French restaurant in this hotel is very special, and they always can make a special order, such as from a religious reason, and then taste is so good, and they are using all materials from this area. Let's have a good lunch together.
このレストランはですね、地上130メートルのロケーションと私が考えていますフランス料理と地元の食材を融合させた、お料理を提供させていただいています。本日ご用意したお料理なんですけど、まず前菜ですね、本日朝に採れた甘エビをタルタルにしまして、価格ときゅうりなど地元の野菜と合わせまして、これは白山のそば粉で作ったケースですね、それに、詰めたお料理でございます。
It's a very interesting combination.
I think he said that's from soba noodles, the soba powder. Yeah.
Now these dishes made from local ingredients are really amazing. The fish is very good.
Beef and vegetables on the side are locally prepared. You can't find French cuisine like this anywhere else.
Oh, very nice. These cuisines made from local ingredients are really fantastic. Yeah, I'm really loving it.
Actually, this beef, we don't have to bite.
No,
it's a kind of a melting to the mouth, in the mouth. How about yours?
It's pretty good. I didn't expect them to have lamb in Japan.
It's amazing getting to eat authentic French cuisine and also getting to see this wonderful view of Kanazawa.
Yeah, this is an ocean side. So the ocean is a Japan Sea. And then just there is a big road. So end of that road, it's a port of Kanazawa. So many big cruising boat stop in here.
Oh, it's cool.
Now it's cool.
It's cool. It's very considerate service. Oh wait, that.
This is a mousse from Noto Malon. Persimmon ice cream. It's a baked sweet convey. Like a jello. It's with strawberry and peach. Do you remember when you went to my museum?
Yes.
The tea boat looks like this.
Yeah.
In first floor. I got idea from that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Food is more beautiful when it is decorated on special dishes made by Mr. Ohi. What comes to mind when we say Kanazawa is Kaga Yuzen? Now we can experience Kanazawa more. Yuzen came up from Kyoto the same as tea ceremony culture. Kaga Yuzen is what enhanced classic Kaga dyeing to what it is today's Kaga Yuzen. The patterns of Kaga Yuzen are mainly plants and flowers, and they are more colorful than the Yuzen in Kyoto.
それぞれお手元に色のついた筆ご用意してますので、色はそのままその色を使ってください。外側が淡いのが特徴です。このように塗りますと真ん中が薄くて外側が濃ゆくて。
Okay. Wow. Chrysanthemum. Hello. How should I place this? Let's see what we got. This is my work. Kaga Yuzen.
So this is my first time wearing a kimono, so I don't have to do anything, I just stand here. Although, oh gosh, now it's hard to breathe. I think it's full traditional because you got to wear tabi or the tabi socks, you get to wear the inner layer, you get to wear the full, there is a huge belt that is very heavy. Well, it is a very pretty kimono. See this? It's been a really nice experience. So this is a completed kimono product, and it's made entirely of Kaga Yuzen fabric. It's pretty cute, isn't it?
You can pick one you like to wear from this beautiful selection.
So to complete the experience, they will also make a postcard for you in this kimono. So this is the postcard.
This is the Kanko Business Gift Shop and Activity Center. You can experience several activities this time. You are going to make green tea for yourself. You will pick a teacup you like and use a special tea whisk.
Oh, we are making green tea ourselves?
Do you think we'll be able to do it properly?
I guess so. Let's try. Very sweet.
This is good.
Yeah, okay, this one. Very smooth.
寝かすより立てた方がいいです。
Turbo. Wow, it tastes really good.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Wow. With gold? Wow.
Almost all gold leaf in Japan is produced in Kanazawa. This is a facial mask which is made with high-quality gold and platinum leaf in Kanazawa. Not only in Japan, this is used in aesthetic clinics overseas. You can try a gold leaf treatment that's loved in other countries.
Whoa, that is a lot of gold. You look like an Egyptian pharaoh.
This is really gorgeous. You look like the ice cream.
I want to use for my artwork.
Yeah.
It's very good. And plus, very Instagrammable.
Instagrammable.
It's Instagrammable.
Exactly, look at my face. I wonder how many likes I can get.
I want to walk on the street.
I want to go too.
Yeah, let's walk together. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll stay here.
First person to go along with the
Very possible.
Free performance. Signal. Signal left, changing.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, see? The kimonos are drifting in the river.
Eh? I think they're washing it.
We call Yuzen Nagashi. Kanga Yuzen craftsmen are always washing their kimono textile, but they have a glue or some other, things. That's why they are washing on the river. So this was not so many times often like this, but today we are very lucky. Yeah, they are washing.
This time we make a trip to Kanazawa City in Ishikawa Prefecture, led by Mr. Oki, and we visited many places with the theme of tea ceremony. I really enjoyed all the attractions and sightseeing, and I also taste many different kinds of foods in Ishikawa, as well as many different traditional or cultural experiences. There are many traditional things and modern parts elements that have coexisted in harmony. I thought it would be very difficult to understand this part, but through tea ceremony, I find myself have a better understanding now.
Tea culture and the spirit of Zen are connected from the past to the present and then to the future.
In Kanazawa, it is a place where you can see the fusion of samurai culture as well as the Tao people's culture. Through tea ceremony, both traditional and modern arts are well connected to each other, and I can see that they can both develop further into the future. And through this trip, it really gives me a very good memory of Kanazawa, and I have a much better understanding of Japanese culture.
From Kanazawa, you can easily reach out to the ocean and mountains. From the amazing ocean view of the Noto and riches of the Japan Sea to the holy mountains and hot springs of the Kaga. In Ishikawa Prefecture, there are so many wonderful places you cannot experience anywhere else in Japan. We can promise you will be satisfied by the tea ceremony spirits known as omotenashi. Polished up by samurai and townsmen for a long time, we are looking forward to having you in Kanazawa. Kaga Hyakuman Goku Culture Fair will be held starting January 12th. The beauty of Ishikawa's traditional crafts and tourism will be introduced, and actual art crafts and local food will be exhibited. We look forward